invite Puru Agarwal, the Group CFO of Vaibhav Global, joining us here. Thanks, Mr. Agarwal. Of course, the board has approved a buyback worth about 72 crore rupees. You're going to be buying back 14.85% of paid-up equity, price fixed at $1,000 a share. So, good premium you're seeing at the moment. Your stock price trading over 700 rupees at the moment. But can you tell me what the rationale behind the buyback is? Why is it that this buyback has been announced? What's the plan exactly?
Hi, Nintara. The business is very strong going forward in US and UK, which is our main market. It's a business model which generates a lot of cash profits once the sales are up. ROE and ROC is very strong, and we see a very strong cash flow going forward. In such a business case, the multiple of business is supposed to be very high. And internally, we felt that it's a very opportune time. The share is at a very low price available in the market compared to its intrinsic value. And we have a lot of cash in balance sheet. So we thought it's the right opportunity for us to go and buy back the shares.
Okay, so that's what is going to be done. But can you tell me that, when you announce this buyback and how the funds would be used, how will this be complemented with, let's say, expansion plans at Vaibhav Global? What is it that your shareholders can look forward to in the short term?
So shareholders should see the consistency in the business. Both the markets doing pretty well. We will have a lot of cash generation, free cash flow. Business model is such that in case of further scale up beyond our guideline, if we go, it does not need much capital. That's one very key feature of this business model, and that allows us to utilize that free cash in buyback.
I'm going to make this one of my final questions, Mr. Agarwal. You said that you're going to focus on your business, but talk a little bit more. Do you, for example, have any interest in entering some new business segment? What particular segment of the business are you looking to augment more?
We have a lot of levers in the business. Penetration is one thing. We have about 100 million households. As of now, our revenue per household is less than $2.5 per household. So there's a huge opportunity for us to leverage on that. We are continuously adding every quarter new products to our basket. That also is a lever to grow further. We have a lot of opportunity to improve further. We have built up our management capacity also in different geographies by hiring very key people from credible companies. So all these put together, will impetus the growth further and will generate much more cash going forward.
So, you said your free cash flows that, you're going to generate a lot more cash, that the share price doesn't reflect the true market intrinsic value of the company. So, Mr. Agarwal, can I ask you how much cash you're going to be utilizing for this buyback and what you believe is the true value of the company?
So we will be utilizing 72 crores. This is the maximum permissible limit we have for the regulatory guidelines. The reason is that regulatory guidelines considers only the standalone numbers, not the consolidated numbers. And that is the reason, this is the limit, which we have fully utilized for this buyback. To second part of your question regarding true intrinsic value. So jury is out. They are the experts in market. They can understand it better. But just, if we take any benchmark and we compare the P multiple of the stock in relation to that, it is a B2C business. Entire business is online. Entire business of B2C is on credit card in US and UK. It has a very strong gross margin of about 62%, and a very strong ROE and ROCE, and a lot of free cash and the business model does not need much of capex for further expansion. So all these things put together leads to a very high multiple, and thus the belief and thinking inside that it is being available at a very cheap price, and thus the reason of buyback.
Okay, we're going to leave it at that, Mr. Agarwal. Here's wishing you all the very best. The stock price right now higher by about 4%.